Have you ever felt like a pawn in someone else's game, maneuvered to move according to their whims and fancies? Today, we're going to explore the 31st law of power. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. This captivating law of power is more than just a strategy for manipulation. It's for self-improvement, a guidebook for navigating the complex chessboard of life. Imagine being able to subtly guide the choices of others, to present options in such a way that they believe they're acting of their own accord, yet you're the one setting the course. This isn't about coercion or deceit, about understanding human nature, about recognizing our innate desire for autonomy and using it to mutually beneficial ends. In the next few minutes, we will delve into this law, unravel its intricacies, and learn how to wield this power. Before we dive deeper, if you find our content insightful and want to learn more, do give us a thumbs up, share our videos with your network, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support will help us continue grow and keep delivering quality content just like this. Let's grow together. The 31st law of power is not about controlling people, but rather about controlling the options available to them. Let's dive into the world of chess to understand this law better. Picture yourself as a grandmaster, moving the pieces across the board, not with the intention of directly dominating your opponent, but rather to subtly guide the game in a direction of your choosing. You control the options your adversary has, and in doing so, you control the outcome of the game. This strategy, my friends, is not limited to chess. It permeates every facet of life, from business to personal relationships. In business, imagine you're a savvy entrepreneur, and you're negotiating a deal. You present your partner with 3 options. The first 2 are deliberately less appealing, while the third seems like a breath of fresh air, a no-brainer. But here's the twist. All 3 options benefit you. You've just controlled the options, and your partner willingly, even gratefully, chooses the one you intended all along. Now let's bring this law closer to home, into the realm of personal relationships. Picture a parent guiding a child. The parent doesn't force the child to do homework. Instead, they present 2 options. Finish homework now and enjoy playtime later, or play now and do homework during playtime tomorrow. The child feels empowered by the choice, while the parent subtly directs the course of events. Finally, consider self-improvement. When setting goals, give yourself options that all lead to your desired outcome. Want to read more books? Set an option to read during lunch, before bed, or while commuting. Each choice leads to the same end, you reading more. Mastering this law means understanding that power is not just about direct control, but about subtly directing the course of events. It's about creating a landscape of choices, all of which lead to your desired outcome. It's about becoming the grandmaster of your own life, moving the pieces in a way that guides the game in the direction you desire. Imagine you're at a crossroads. 2 paths lie before you, one to the left and one to the right. You're free to choose either one. But what if the person who created that crossroads had a preferred path for you? What if they subtly nudged you towards it, not by pushing you, but by making that path seem more appealing? That's the power of choice. It's not about forcing someone's hand, but about subtly steering them in the direction you want them to take. This power, however, is not wielded with brute force, but with finesse and tact. It's like being a puppeteer, pulling the strings from behind the scenes. The key is to make others feel like they are in control, like they are making their own decisions. But in reality, they are playing right into your hands. Consider a chess game. A skilled player doesn't just plan their own moves, they anticipate and influence their opponents. They set up the board in such a way that their opponent feels like they are making strategic decisions, while in reality, they're being led down a path the skilled player has already foreseen. And it's not just in games, it's in business negotiations, political campaigns, even in everyday interactions. It's about presenting options in a way that guides people towards the choice you want them to make. Let's say you're a salesperson. You don't just tell your customer what to buy. You present them with options, highlighting the advantages of the one you want them to choose. They feel empowered, like they are making an informed decision, but in reality, you've guided them towards that choice. That's the essence of the 31st law. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. You're not just playing the game, you're setting the rules, you're shaping the choices. Remember, the power lies not in making the decisions, but in shaping the choices. Now that we understand the 31st law of power, how can we apply it in our lives? To truly harness the power of this law, It's crucial to subtly control the options available to others. It's like being a chess grandmaster, always several steps ahead, predicting opponents' moves, and subtly guiding them towards a preset trap. But how can we do this? The answer lies in understanding human behavior, making informed predictions, and subtly influencing others' choices. First, consider your goals. What do you want to achieve? Now think about the different paths to reach that goal. The key is to make others feel they are choosing freely, while you are subtly guiding their choices. This can be done by presenting options in such a way that your preferred outcome seems to be the most attractive or logical one. Now, how do we predict choices? We need to understand the people we are dealing with. What are their likes, dislikes, habits, and tendencies? What motivates them? Once we understand their motivations, we can better predict their choices. Next, steering people towards your desired outcome requires finesse and subtlety. It's not about coercion or manipulation, but about presenting options in a way that guides the decision-making process. You want to gently steer them, not force them. For example, if you're a business owner trying to sell a product, you might offer 3 options: a basic package, a premium package, and a deluxe package. Most people, when presented with 3 choices, will avoid the extremes and opt for the middle one. Here, you've subtly influenced their decision by controlling the options. Remember, this law is not about deceit or manipulation. It's about understanding human nature and using it to create win-win situations. It's about making the most of every interaction, every negotiation, and every decision. With practice and subtlety, you can become the master of the game, dealing the cards and controlling the options. Let us quickly revisit what we've learned today about the 31st law of power. We delved into the realm of power, unmasking the 31st law. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. This law is all about subtly directing the choices available to others, making them believe they are in control while you pull the strings from behind the scenes. We explored the power of choice, understanding how it's not just about making decisions, but also about influencing the decisions of others. The ability to control options is a potent tool, allowing you to steer situations to your benefit. We then discussed practical ways to implement this law. From creating the illusion of choice to subtly guiding others towards the outcome you desire, we learned that the real art of power lies in subtlety and strategy. Remember, power is not about brute force. It's about subtly controlling the options and steering the game in your favor. Now you hold the cards.